Hello and welcome back to FM Retro. It is the second episode and it is the 21st of September 2004. I'm here with Jack Bell.
Hi there, Dave. How's it going?
It's going good. How are things with Crystal Palace?
Well, at the moment things are looking up. I think it's safe to say. I've just gained a valuable point against Blackburn. It's best if you don't look at the top of my screen at the moment, where you see the position that I'm currently in. But yeah, but at least if you look at the morale of my players at the moment, we're looking okay. Got a few very poors down the bottom. We ignore them. It's because they've had a bad day, or maybe a month and a half. But
Yeah, I think more like a bad month and a half. But
bad month and a half.
is there a particular player you want to show us?
Well, I mean, I can single out the man that is Daniel Barovka, the legend. He's, as you can see from his stats here, in the league, he's played 4 games. He has 1 assist and 2 man of the matches, which is pretty good. But you may be thinking, whoa, wait, you've got to September. He's only played 4 games. Yeah, he's been out for 2 weeks and he's currently severely lacking match fitness. I'm probably going to bring him into the game that we play today, but I imagine it'll be off the bench. Other than that, my teams have been fairly, I don't know, my players have been, fairly weak. How about you, Dave? How's it going over in Norwich?
Well, coming back onto this screen, let's also point out the position that I find myself in. I am in 20th position in the league. We haven't had a good season at all. If we sort the players by the number of goals they've scored, we can see the problem. We have only scored 1 goal. It's halfway through September and we've scored 1 goal from our defensive central midfielder. And so quickly looking at my fixtures of what we've done, we start with a disappointing 1-0 defeat against Fulham. Then we go on to my 1 goal of the season, 4-1 loss to Arsenal. We were 1-0 down. Then we got back a fantastic goal. Safri lobs the keeper. I thought, brilliant, things are going to be on the up. Since then, in that game, Thierry Henry scored a hat-trick. And going in from then, we have... The defence has been fairly sturdy, actually. A couple of 1-0 defeats against Blackburn and West Brom. 2-0 defeat against Man City. And last game out, we picked up our first point of the season, 0-0 at Southampton. Now, whilst it does look shockingly bad, but if we go into this 0-0 at Southampton, you see that we dominated play. 11 shots, their 5. They had none on target. My 5 on target. When I say we dominated, the stats don't tell the full picture. Unfortunately, on FM 2005, they don't have clear-cut chances. But I would believe at least 3, probably 4 of those were clear-cut chances. So I'm hoping going into today's game, we've decided to play our League Cup games because we realised we're probably not going to win many games this season. And the sack is looming potentially for both of us. So we're going to play Crew. And Jack, who have you got?
I have Peterborough. As you can see from my fixture list so far, the only goal that I've scored this season was the one that you'd have seen in the first episode. Since then, it's been a bit of a drought for me. And yeah, I've got a bit of pattern. I don't lose by 2 goals. I either lose by 3 or by 1. It's quite nice. Consistency is the way to be.
It's what every Arsenal fan wants, isn't it? 4th in the league. That's surely how Arsenal fans do football.
It sure is.
So before we go into our League Cup games today, let's talk about one more interesting bit of news. A signing for Crystal Palace.
Yeah, well, I've actually made 2 since we last saw me, but the most impressive one is the one that you'll see here that I'm highlighting with my mouse, which is the signing of Adebayo Akinfenwa from Torquay United.
What a man.
Took quite a lot of price wrangling. He wasn't worth quite the money that I ended up offering him, 250,000. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm just happy to have him in the team. It might become a bit of a running trend.
I feel your signing of Akinfenwa is a bit similar to mine of Paul Gascoigne. He's not expected to do much, but he's there for comedic value.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And who was your other signing?
My other signing is Mark Wilson, who I signed from Dundee United. As you can see, he's got some pretty well-rounded stats. He's got 15 on free kicks, which for a defensive midfielder, that's pretty good. Hoping to utilise that. Obviously not had any success from any kind of set piece, or from anything at all, really, from this season. But maybe with Mark Wilson on free kicks, he can make a goal or two this season.
So I've changed to a more modern formation of a 4-2-3-1 with three attacking midfielders sort of surging up the wings and in the centre. So today's game is against Crewe, who are in the Championship, doing very well in the Championship, second in the league. But we're going to play quite an attacking mentality. We want to break our duck. We want to get the goals in, and let's hope we can score a few goals. I might put Dwight Pezzarossi on the bench, coming to think about it, instead of Paul McVeigh. Paul Gascoigne's going to be there for comedic value as well, because of course you're going to have some comedic value in your Football Manager games. But other than that, I think that's the team we're going to go with. Hang on, no, Craig Fleming I can't play because he's injured. He's going to come off for Jason Shackle. But that is the 11 I'm going to start with. Jack, what about you?
So, interestingly, the formation that you've chosen to go to is the formation that I was using in the first game that I played, the 4-2-3-1. And I've reverted to the 4-4-2.
So a bit of a change there.
We've kind of swapped ideas, which is interesting because not like your tactic didn't work for you, and my tactic didn't work for me.
I don't think my tactic's really working for me now. I've just drawn one game, to be fair, but that seems to have lifted the morale of the side a lot.
Well, I mean that's one more point than you had with the 4-4-2.
That's true.
So take from it what you will. Right, shall we proceed to the game?
I think we should do, right. So, one thing that we have noticed from this Football Manager is that there's no team talks. This is a thing that's often overlooked in the latest Football Managers. People always see it as a chore to do the team talks, but when you don't have that luxury of doing them, you do miss them. Like right now, I want to give my team a team talk, geeing them up, saying, please go for it. Get this win, get the goals that we need to lift the team's morale. But I can't. What would you give your team?
Please, I'd be saying, please God, whatever you do, don't lose.
I think that's key for this game. Right, so let's go to kick-off, shall we? Let's just hope for a good... I'm going attacking, so let's hope for a good spell. And immediately, 3 minutes in, Patrick Berger picks up the ball. David Bentley shoots, but it goes over. David Bentley doesn't have the best composure, I've since found. Let's hope we get some more chances soon.
Okay, well, I've got an attack going on now for Peterborough, of all teams. Sadly not for Crystal Palace. Oh, but we've broken away from it. It's a counter-attack here. Played through to Ventola. This is his first game for me. And he's just had a shot one-on-one with the keeper, saved fantastically by Martin Tyler. That was the one. Yep.
Oh, but we have another attack here. David Bentley picking up the ball on the right wing. Dribbling down. Mackenzie. Header, it looks like. Keeper well saved. Corner. Huckabee takes the corner. Doesn't come to anything. See, we're getting in the crosses. We're looking dangerous, but nothing coming from these highlights.
Okay, well, I've got a throw in on the left-hand side, just inside Peterborough's half. It's gone down the left wing to Kolka, who's been, kind of the silver lining of the team so far. He's taken it past one player, but then hit it into the side netting, sadly.
Well, Crewe are on the attack here, it looks to be. Lunt with a big chance there. A pile driver, it looked, but just over. We need something. There's nothing going on in this team. There's another chance here. Looks to be for Crewe. Crewe have got a penalty. Tommy Bernstein has taken down Ashton in the box. Ashton is going to take the penalty himself. He steps up, blasts it into the bottom left-hand corner. And Crewe have taken the lead at Carrow Road.
Butterfield steals the ball at right back. He's hit it up to Routledge, although by hit I mean kind of tapped. He's put it forward to Ventola. Ventola playing well, takes it past the defender. Oh, and he hits it just high and wide of Martin Tyler's goal. Oh, Riolati. This is a good attacking play from Crystal Palace here. Riolati hits it through ball to Kolka, who's one-on-one with Tyler and hits it wide. The finishing for Crystal Palace this season has been shoddy.
It's something that I just don't understand how to score in Football Manager 2005. Our strikers have got fantastic attributes. We put them onto finishing training as well, but they just can't do it. They can't stick the ball in the back of the net.
Kolka with the corner. Right, so he swings it in. He's trying to hit it to Hudson, who's taking a header, but it's gone just over the bar. Oh, this is frustrating, but at least we seem to be playing well. Routledge now down the right-hand side. So many highlights at the moment. He's been tackled by Woodhouse. He's on a yellow card, but he's got the ball back. Johnson to left-hand side. Kolka, loads of space down the left-hand side, just inside the box, but he's hit the side netting again. How many shots have we had so far? No, there's another highlight, so I can't even check that. It's been throw into Riolati. It's gone into the box. Ventola on the ball, just to the right-hand side of Martin Tyler's goal. He's taken a shot, but he puts it wide again. We've had 12 shots in the first half.
That's ridiculous. None in, though.
10 off target.
Oh, God. That's when you know that the manager at half-time in the latest editions would be giving them a proper good hiding at half-time. But
Definitely
unfortunately, you can't do it here.
No. And that's half-time.
So at half-time, I think we're going to make a change here. David Bentley hasn't been effective. We need to score goals. We desperately need to score goals. Svensson is a good target man, I think. Remember on Football Manager 2005, there is no such thing as heights. We're going for their target man attributes by their heading and their jumping reach. So yeah, we don't know how tall Svensson is. He might be 5'2", but he's got good heading. So I'm going to use him as a target man.
Kolka on the left-hand side. Game is frozen. Oh no, he's taken it past a defender. He's on his own in the box. He crosses it in to no one, but Routledge picks it up after it's slowed down on the right-hand side of the pitch. He takes a shot, and it's into the side netting.
Just this shooting of these players.
Kolka again, right down the left-hand side. Where else? He takes it in. Guess what? He's hit
Into
the side netting.
Oh, God. Oh, but we've got corner here. Darren Huckabee picks up the ball. Burns in. Shackle. Down to Berger on the left. Can he cross in? Berger's dribbling through all of them. Safri. Oh. To be honest, it looked more like a half chance from Safri. The real chance was from Darren Huckabee there. The players just aren't performing. Berger with another corner. Safri! Goal! He's doubled his tally for the season. He's doubled Norwich's tally for the season. He's equalised there. A much needed goal. Yusuf Safri, our main striker here. The defensive central midfielder.
So Kolka has just dribbled it past, very slowly dribbled it past about 4 different players. He's now going into the middle. He's crossed it into Riolati, who's hit it from the edge of the box, and it's gone what looked like into the top corner, but it's two-dimensional, so I can't tell.
Well, if it looked like it's into the top corner, it's got to be top corner.
It's got to be to the top corner. Oh, it's brilliant.
What a goal.
What a goal from Riolati, who I've just complimented in the media, I'll have you know, for his top class mediocre performances.
Right.
And yeah, that was a fantastic goal.
It looks like things are on the up for Crystal Palace. And for Norwich City, we're going to make a couple of changes. We brought Pesarossi on for Patrick Berger, mainly due to his condition of Patrick Berger. And now the wonderful Paul Gascoigne is going to come on for Holt. Paul Gascoigne is going to play as more of an advanced playmaker here. We're going to go slightly more attacking, slightly more direct, and hopefully bag the winner.
73rd minute, and it's with my left back, and it's gone to Kolka, where all attacks start from Kolka. I don't know what's going to happen when Birovka comes back into this team, because Kolka's playing in his position. It's played it back to Wilson. Ventola on the ball. He's taken a shot from far too far out and it's gone wide. Butterfield has got a throw in. The manager's just realised he hasn't made any substitutions in this game, and it's the 82nd minute. But Routledge is on the ball down the right hand side. He's trying to take it past the right back leg. He's managed to kick it into him, and Colker's on his own, right in front of Tyler, and he's finished it inside the 6-yard box. If ever there was a player who deserved to score there, it was Colker. Fantastic goal.
Hopefully there's a chance here for Norwich. 91st minute. Helveg. What the hell was that? Come on.
What the Helveg was that?
What the Helveg was that? Yes. But the highlight still continues. I don't know whether this will be a highlight or whether it's going to go to what looks to be inevitably extra time, which I really don't need. Green with a goal kick. Safri. Oh, I thought I was going to be a red card then, but no. Bernstein. Basically, all we're now doing is kicking up forward. But no, nothing's coming from it, and it looks to be fizzling out into a 1-1 draw. Yes, it is. There's the end of the 90 minutes. We have to play the extra time here.
Oh, we've had an injury, and I've made all 3 of my subs.
Oh, God. That is
92nd
FM
minute.
logic for you. FM logic. Don't make a sub until the 82nd minute, and then as soon as you make all 3, you get your injuries.
That's when your injury happens. So I'm down to 10 men for the last minute of extra time. Not too bothered.
Yeah,
There we go. Final whistle has been blown. It's 2-0 to Crystal Palace. That's more like it.
Right, so it looks like Jack is through to the 3rd round, and I have some extra time to play. I'm going to change things a bit, go less all-out attack, and I'm going to bring my passing style down because it just wasn't working like that. I'm going to keep with this odd formation. It is very odd. Got a problem here with Darren Huckabee's condition. We've made all our subs, with Paul Gascoigne being the last one. Maybe I shouldn't have had a bit of comedic value there. Maybe that will come back to haunt me here. And let's see what we can do. Oh, and we've got an injury. Injury to Pezzarossi. No, hang on. A half inch. Oh, hang on. Why didn't we see that as a highlight? We've got a man sent off. I don't know why that wasn't shown as a highlight. I think it might have been because I was on a tactical the stats view and nothing else. But now we have a big issue. We've got to face the rest of this game with only 10 men. And also, Pezzarossi has picked up an injury. And Darren Huckabee is down to 62% condition. Can we hold on now? We're going to still keep it with attacking because you kind of got to against championship opposition. But we now need a miracle to go through, I feel. Let's go on to player ratings and hope to get highlights soon. Please, team. This is... Oh, and it looks like Crew have got the man set. No,
they haven't.
What's going on with my team? And why weren't we shown either of these highlights? It seems that Football Manager 2005 doesn't think that red cards are a highlight. So, we've now got quite a large problem. We've now got 9 players on the pitch. What do we do? 20 minutes
of open football still to play.
What do we do? We're going to bring back a couple of players. We're going to still keep 2 men up front, I think. I just don't understand why we're not seeing the highlights of those red cards, but who knows? Fortunately for me, if you look down the crew conditions, they're also bad, so maybe that will play an advantage. But we really can't deal with an injury here or another red card because we'd be down to 8. There is a highlight here. There is a highlight. Can Crew on the attack. White with the shot. Well saved there. I was just thinking, I wonder if anybody has had to forfeit a match on Football Manager. Maybe one of our viewers will say if they've had... Oh, fantastic save there. I wonder if any of our viewers has had to forfeit a match. I wonder if Football Manager just sort of stops that happening.
Might have a limiter on it, yeah.
Yeah, it might do.
I'm not sure though.
Not
I
like
can't
in
say I know.
FIFA where you can properly go for it, hacking matches. So going into the second half of this extra time, quite an interesting game between Norwich and Crewe here. Uh, I'm kind of regretting taking Patrick Berger off because he's having a brilliant game. And now Kenny Luntz for Crewe has got sent off.
A
Second
man
booker
whose
ball.
a man whose name you should never spoonerism.
No. And here we go. We've got a highlight here. So now we're playing 10 versus 9. Uh, Sorvel with a half chance there at best. Helveg, Gascoigne, out to Darren Huckabee. Can he do anything? Into
Oh,
Svensson, misses the target. That's when you need your big man. We think he's big again. He's got good heading. He might be really small. Darren Huckabee. It looks like since they've gone down to 10 men, we've come back into this. Gascoigne. Oh, Gascoigne. That would have been a glorious way to finish this game. Oh dear. Oh dear. That would have been comical. Is that when he is Rob Green in goal? He is known for his comical goalkeeping errors. Fortunately for us, nothing happens there. I think unless Safri can deliver a beautiful ball in, but no, nothing comes to it. Penalties it is. Right.
you haven't got many players to choose from.
No, there's not many. How do I choose them? Oh, I don't think I can. Can I?
No.
Ah, there we go. Penalty takers. Can we have a view of penalty taking? Is that a thing? View.
Nah.
No, you can't. You can look at. Oh no, that's. Nope, you can't view
Would you,
the penalty.
would you like me to have a look?
No, it's all right. We know that Darren Huckabee is going to take one.
Pesarossi has 20 penalty taking.
Okay, we'll stick Pesarossi as number one. He hasn't scored so far in Norwich shirt, so maybe this is his chance. Safri, who's scored 2 goals. Sorry, he's our top goal scorer on 2, and then Svensson and finishing off with Gascoigne. So this is going to be interesting, seeing penalties in 2D, something I haven't seen recently. Pesarossi with the first penalty kick. Very short run up here. 20 penalty taking and scores his first taste of goal in a Norwich claret. No, not claret and blue. What am I talking about? It's clearly not claret and blue. Dean Ashton also scores 1-1.
Yellow and green were the
Yellow and green.
colours you were looking for there.
Gold and green, I think they are. Darren Huckabee. Can he put the Canaries 2-1 up? Oh, please. Yes, 2-1. No problem there.
You do have some good penalty takers. Paul Gascoigne is actually a good penalty
Is he?
taker.
Fantastic. Oh, yeah, that's it. That was his only good stat.
Yeah.
That and vision or something like that.
This is like the only reason you'd have him in your team, and
Yeah.
you actually have him on the pitch for a penalty
Brilliant.
shootout.
It's like a plan, this. Hidgen
It is.
scores the goal. Safri. He's the only Norwich player to have scored an open play in the 90 minutes. Can he score the penalty? Please, Safri.
Please.
Please get this. This would be embarrassing if I lose the Crew.
Oh.
Scores. Much needed. I'm gonna speed these highlights up a bit because it's a bit boring otherwise. Sorvel, not Marvin. I can't remember his name. I think it's Martin or something.
Martin Sordell, yeah.
Martin Sorvel.
Martin Sorvel and Marvin Sordell.
Oh, he's missed. He's missed. Rob Green has saved. Give Norwich the advantage in the penalty shootout. Can Svensson make it 4 from 4?
Oh,
We might not even get a Paul Gascoigne penalty.
that's not okay.
I kind of want Svensson to miss and then make it. Oh no!
Well, if they score, that's
yeah,
fine.
that's fine. Yes,
There you go.
brilliant. So I want Vaughan to score and then Paul Gascoigne to get the winning penalty, and him to celebrate like he did against Scotland, with the lying down and the alcoholic reference. Vaughan, can he set up Gascoigne for the winning penalty? He can. Gascoigne has the chance to take Norwich through to the third round of the League Cup, perhaps his most important ever touch of a football. He's got an incredibly short run up. Like, is he even running up? I don't know. Is the
No,
game stopped?
He doesn't need to.
Oh, there's his run up. He took his chance.
He
He
what?
scores! What a goal! Everyone comes over to cheer Gascoigne on. Fantastic. Both of us are through in differing ways to the League Cup third round. So, with that excitement all over and done with, we hope you enjoyed episode 2 of FM Retro. And looking at our upcoming fixtures, we will be back for our next live comma game on the 23rd of October. Norwich City will be taking on Chelsea away, whilst Crystal Palace
We'll be playing. We'll be away from home against Liverpool, so we're expecting 3 points each on that one, aren't we, Dave?
definitely after our fantastic scoring record. Hopefully, we'll score a few more goals in the meantime. But for now, we'll say goodbye.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.
Bye.
What you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting?